Thank you. Give it up for our host, Drew, everyone. So, I love playing golf. It's one of my favorite things to play. I was playing golf with this one random guy, and he was like, Rohan, what's your handicap? And I don't really know how to calculate that shit, so I Googled it, I did the math, and after my calculations, I found that my handicap is autism. Anyway, these lights are bright as fuck. Shout out to Thomas Edison. You'd have loved fleshlights. So I went on a date recently, and the woman was like that I was dating. She was like, Rohan, I would love to have sex with you tonight, but I have UTI. So I responded by saying, ma'am, I don't give a fuck where you went to school. I watched a documentary on John F. Kennedy, and the historian came on the screen. He said that JFK's downfall was that he slept with too many women. To me, I think his downfall was that he got shot in the fucking face. More like it. I watched that movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter in the theaters, and after watching that movie, I was like, wow, that's the second worst thing to happen to Abe Lincoln in a movie theater. So I love basketball. I love the NBA. One of my favorite things about it is that they do a great job of marketing all their stars. Like you got MJ, LeBron, the faces of greatness. You got Steph Curry, the face of three-point shooting. And Magic Johnson, the face of positivity. My favorite NBA player right now is Anthony Edwards. He was in the news recently because he impregnated a chick, and then he demanded that she get an abortion. But the chick was like, nah, I'll only get the abortion if you give me $1 million. And I was just thinking, like, only in America can someone turn a pregnancy into a hostage situation. Can you imagine that ransom note? Hey Anthony, I have your baby. Now give me $1 million or else your kid will actually see the light of day. So I love dating smart women, but they can be a bit much. I'll give you guys an example. I went on a date with an MBA grad, and she was cool, but she kept using business lingo in terrible situations. She would say the word opportunity instead of saying job, and it really gave me the ick. So she would be like, well, after I went to college, I got my first opportunity in sales, then I got my MBA and got my next opportunity in digital marketing. And I pretended to be interested in what she was saying, but only because I wanted her to give me a blow opportunity. Yeah, she did not find that as funny. So at the end of the night, I had to give myself a hand opportunity. I was having dinner with my parents, and I was like, it was on a Sunday, so I was like, shit, I have to go to work tomorrow. And my dad looked at me, and he said, no, you get to go to work tomorrow. Life is all about outlook. Then later in the night, I watched a true crime documentary, and in it, the lead detective said that in order for the police to catch sexual predators, the cops have to watch child pornography. And I was like, no, you get to watch child pornography. So I read this article, and it was basically just a list of the top 10 most hated authors of all time. Anyone want to guess who number 1 is? That's a good guess, but that's wrong. It's actually Stephanie Meyer. You know, the Twilight bitch. Yeah. Number 2 on the list is Adolf Hitler. Which really makes you question, you know, how shitty are these Twilight books? Where someone reads it like, you know, I would rather read about the Holocaust. That shit sucks. But I tried reading one of those Twilight books, and that was mine personal camp. So I'm Hindu. I believe that cows are sacred, but only the cows that are served at Longhorn Steakhouse. I especially love those French cows, the filet mignons. Those are especially sacred to me. I read a horrible story in India about a baby that burst into flames 4 separate times due to spontaneous combustion. Now the kid's parents were like, oh my God, what happened? So they went to a Hindu priest and a Hindu witch doctor, and together they came to the conclusion that in the baby's previous life, he was a trick birthday candle. You know, I gotta give that kid a lot of credit. You know, he's got a fiery spirit. So, does anyone here love sports gambling? You know, FanDuel, DraftKings, all that shit. You know, I love doing that. I love placing moonshot parlays, right? Or I like to call them Apollo 11 parlays. You know, where I bet $5, I win 1,000. You know, shit like that. Unfortunately, most of the times they always go up in flames. So now they become challenger parlays. Oh man, I got a wow. Alright, I'll end on this. I love weddings. You know, I went to one of my coworkers got married recently, and he had a Game of Thrones themed wedding. You know, it was really cool. He had dragon decorations, goblets of wine, and sex with his sister. All right, I'm Rohan Mahashabdil. Thank you very much.